We're thinking of a name for the car for the whole series of what we're about to do. So the girls seen it and they're like, Dad, it looks like Bumblebee. I was like, no, Bumblebee wasn't a '69 Mustang. The first thing that come to my head,
Bumblebee Tuna! Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. How are you this afternoon? Alrighty then. Your balls are showing.
Now this thing hasn't run I don't know how long. The interior is trash. There's a lot of boxes in it, so that only tells me one thing. There's a lot of parts to go into this thing. So I'm looking really forward to getting into this, and being a 1969, you know you're in for a good time.
Damn, feeling lucky. Out above most streets, us two in these trees, diamonds on my feet, caught up in these talks, circling my head top. Should have been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before, made it out of 11 more, like my frontal cortex.
So as this car sits right now, I actually really love it. The fact that it's a pretty good project. There's a lot of parts inside that I don't have to buy, and it just looks disgusting, which really gets me going. I don't know about you. Fun fact, my mother used to have one of these cars. Hers was a '67 with the 289 Windsor. Now this, I believe, is probably got 302. I honestly can't tell the difference, so who cares? If you know the difference of what the motor is, let me know. But yeah, Mum had a '67 Mustang Coupe, pretty much the same. Tail lights were a bit different and the side grill's a bit different, but I'm sure there's more, but don't really know. So this one's going to be a bit of a series, putting it back together, getting it shiny again, but the whole goal of today's video is to get it fired up and then hopefully move it to the slab in front of the shed. We'll get into that in a minute, but first I'll grab the camera off the tripod and we'll have a look around and see what's in it, because I haven't even looked inside the boxes and I really want to see, hopefully there's something good. Put this thing back together. Come inside, door card's missing. These seats are beautiful. So all the seats are ripped, that door card's buggered. The dash looks in brilliant condition, maybe that was changed or whatever. If not, the roof's actually pretty nice. A lot of glue around where the windscreen was glued in. That's alright. Seat. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, alright, we're safe. We have replacement seat cushions. Alright, I'm guessing that's what that is. Awesome. Awesome. So we got replacement seat cushions, replacement seat covers. That's the trim for the door. What are you? No idea. That one's too hard to open. What else we got? We have, I'm guessing that's that dash pad. Cool. A bunch of rubbers. Pillar trim. Something. Rear seat. Oh, never mind. I was going to say the rear seats aren't too bad. Oh, sick. Check that out. I'm guessing that's for the boot. That's missing. Rear view mirror. Bits and bobs. Oh, a new pinch weld. Awesome. All rubbers. No snakes. Sweet. What's that? Oh, sick. New emblem for the grill. Someone's done a bit of collecting. Is there an emblem on the grill? No. Okay, I see. Right, apparently there's some stuff in the boot as well. So, grab the key. Okay, that's not the right key. Alright, where's the key? Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, there is nothing in the boot. Dang, I was hoping there'd be more. That's alright, no, we got an amp. Pyramid Pro, 240 watts. Is that a speaker amp? Well, the 6x9s. Oh yeah. Alright, looks like a new fuel tank's been put in, which is good. Hopefully there's no fuel in it. So looking at all the pieces that are collected, I dare say that that is a door cards, seat cushions and seat covers. So we'll get into them later. Alright, well let's start on this. Check the oil, make sure it spins, see if it wants to start. We'll get to it. Alright, we'll go through all the motions. It says add. That smells like old fuel. Nice. And spark plug. And is it free? Yes, it is. Okay. It's free. Points don't look dirty. Cap looks clean. I'm going to pop you back on. You see, this is in a way better location than the Lotus. Someone's put a new air cleaner on it. Oh, another elbow. Hopefully there's just no fuel in it. That would be golden. Transmission fluid. Yep, loves it. Let's see if this one wants to spew out everywhere. I actually found out what the problem was, and everyone in the comments was right about the El Camino. There was a block breather up top. Clean that out, and it hasn't puked its guts up yet. Brilliant. So this was definitely in the process of being fixed up. Why that closes straight away. It might open when you get power. Okay. So when it gets power of starting, it turns on. I can't see really much wrong with this car. Water. None water. So we'll go get a jug of water. We'll go get a little bit of fuel. Now tell me your thoughts. Like, looking at it, it doesn't look like it's been sitting for that long. Would you still go through the effort of putting oil down the cylinders and making sure it's all good before you try and wind it over, or would you just wind it over and see if it starts? Let me know. Battery. Now this one looks somewhat less molested than the El Camino. Alright, battery's on. Let's see what happens when we turn the key. Very nice. Sounds good. Next order of business. Let's see if it's got spark. Awesome. We have wicked spark. So, this is going to be heaps easier than I thought it was going to be. Nice. I love this car already. I'm actually falling in love with this car. Alright, so it does the spinny boy. I might add a bit of oil. Just for the simple fact is, it's saying add. It looks like a new tank's been put in the back. So I'm hoping that there's no fuel in it. That would be ideal. But you never know. So, I'm going to wind it over, see if it wants to pump anything. Either that or the fuel pump just doesn't work. So I got my little rusty welding stick. I'm gonna add it into the tank. Let's see if there's any fuel. Okay. It looks like there's a little bit. Whether it's fuel or water. Could be water yet, because that cap is like not that great. I think that's water. Check this out. I think that is not fuel in there. I think that is water. Damn it. Alright, temp fuel line it is. The water's been in there quite some time. I'm not sure what these dots are. They don't look good. And they kind of look like the tank is leaking. So that'll be another tank. It's already got a brand new tank, and I'm guessing it's going to get another brand new tank. Unless it's leaked from somewhere, but I highly doubt it, considering that looks like water. Damn it. Considering we got water in the fuel tank, I've disconnected the line from the fuel tank. It's going to rig up a little bottle or something. Got some like 2-stroke mixed up here. So, put some down the vent. Little squirt there. Let's see if it wants to come to life. Wow, it actually wants to live. Okay. Wow, this is an easy one. Must be a Ford thing. Well, she wants to live, that's for sure. Let's put a bit more in it, and I'll rig up our temporary bottle and then see if we can get it moving and put it next to the shed. Where does the temporary bottle want to live where it's not going to fall out and catch fire? Okay, I think that's safe there. Thing's down so tame compared to the old one. What a ripper. What a ripper. Well, honestly, it might just be a Ford thing. They just work. But that's amazing. It just wants to go. The throttle's so smooth. We got a squealing fan belt. Well, we can tighten that up. Yeah, we'll throw some more water in the radiator, and I don't know, let's give it a wash. Let's give it a wash. I think that's what it deserves. That's brilliant. Brilliant. One thing that is messing with me though is the carburetor is crooked to the motor. Like, what the hell? That's killing me. So I sprayed it with degreaser. Now we're going to give it a bit of a wash and then pull apart the inside and see what goodies we got with this thing. So let's make it pretty. This morning, got Bumblebee Tuna into the shed and completely stripped out the inside, got everything out, laid it out on the floor. So pretty much in the pile up is new door cards, new rubbers, new badges, a couple of new gaskets and bits like that. New key barrels. There is not a trunk one because I end up having to do crawl through the boot to get that open, so just going to leave that out for the minute, that way we can use a screwdriver. New seat covers, new driver side seat cushions, old seats are out. Now I'll tell you what, it's a bit of a mission getting those out because the bolts are actually under the floor, not on the top. It took me a while to figure it out, but I got it eventually. One thing we're going to do this morning is pull this fuel tank out and tip it upside down because I did find water in there, so we definitely have to get the water out. Hopefully it's not too badly rusted up and we don't need to replace it. So the great thing about Mustangs is the fuel tank is the boot floor. So there's not a lot of stuffing around to get the fuel tank out. So undo that hose, undo all those bolts, and then fuel tank comes out. Obviously unplug the sender and shit like that, but that should come out. We should tip it upside down, see how much water's in there. Hopefully we'll capture it so we can have a good look. Now because it didn't want to fight us that much, I think we'll do like a full clean. So we'll clean out all the inside, make it look pretty, and then that way we can put it back together and it looks like a complete car. The dome light works. I'll get to pulling out that fuel tank and see how much water's in it, eh? There's our sender. Yummy. Yeah, bye. You just gotta believe me that it is disgusting in there. This tank is buggered. Hole. Hole there. Hole there. Oh, what a shame. Over here. Hole there. What a bummer. Alright, well I guess we're up for a new tank. But that's alright. Look at that hole. Yes, what a bummer. yeah, let's we'll just get the alloy, we'll just get the welder out and just give it a few spot welds, should be right. Yeah, it's very rusty in there. Probably worst tank I've seen. And I had a Jaguar once. There you go, that's the sludge that is inside. Yummy. Alright, so we'll keep the sender. I'm gonna pick up, so that tank is buggered, unfortunately. We'll order a new one of those. Right now we'll just keep running off our water bottle. And yeah, we got a great access to the floor, which is good. Oh, that's a shame, but that's what happens, especially with the fuel tank fella being right on the back there. But I think we'll get to giving this a big vacuum out and start having a look at the doors, getting the door cards back on. Because other than that, everything's pretty intact. Like the roof is nice. It's just half finished, that's all. So, motor runs, not with that fuel tank, but I'm actually glad that it didn't pick up any fuel. I'm trying to see if there's any fuel in the tank, because it just would have picked up all that sludge, but that's okay. We'll keep going. I was looking at, when I was in the back here, I reckon this panel here has been replaced. So you can see where they joined it here and over here. So this has a new rear panel, new fuel tank. There's nothing obvious about ripples or dents or anything, so whether it's just rusted out or it had a back tap, who knows. That's alright. A little rust hole there. Nothing too bad. But we'll just get in, give it a clean up, start putting the interior back together. Okay. So we've got everything cleaned out, we have the seats out, all the stuff, we have the fuel tank out, and we got a bit of a list. So I did a bit of a stock take on what we've done. I started pulling the seat covers off that just so I can get a basic idea on how to do it. I'm probably going to get someone else to do that. That will take a big job. So we'll get all that sorted. Got the stock take. We need a new fuel tank. We need some more seat cushions because we only got one set. So we need another one for the passenger and the rear seats. And pretty much next episode we're going to go through and then tidy it up. Probably give it a spit shine. I know it needs a bit of paint and stuff like that, but I kind of like it how it is, that real ratty looking. So maybe it's just going to be a little bit more shiny than what it is. Maybe it's going to go in for paint, who knows. So that's it, first episode of the Mustang done. I'm going to go through, get all the parts, and then we'll be back on this, put it back together, make it good again. So it's episode 1, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that crap. But that's it for this one, boys. Thank you very much for watching, and girls. We'll see you next time. Peace.